bookshop as a magic chamber. I really like that expression. My father said that this bookshop was like his unwritten novel, and every corner was a chapter from the book. Shakespeare and Company is situated opposite and in the shadow of Notre Dame Cathedral, which is quite a spectacular position to be in. The view from our windows never gets tired. The building's 17th century, and it used to apparently be connected as a monastery, connected to Notre Dame. The river is lined with bouquinistes, which gives a very particular atmosphere. We're really just on the river, so it's difficult to miss us. My father George always insisted that a bookstore houses many works of the imagination, and therefore it should be a sort of invitation into your imagination when you walk in. Every corner, he said, was like a chapter from his novel. On this floor we have a mirror of love, which was one of my father's favourite corners. So this is the piano room, and this is where we also welcome writers to sleep. And it's mostly unchanged. It's been like this for about 50 years. And this is a little typewriter cubbyhole. Customers are welcome to sit down and write something if they feel a creative urge. This is all the reading room where the books, it's not a commercial space, so the books are not for sale. People are just invited to sit and read and enjoy. There's also a lot of writing around the bookshop. There's one that's very well known above the doorway as you come up the stairs. It says, "Be not inhospitable to strangers, lest they be angels in disguise." There's a very strong energy in this building. Maybe it's because we're surrounded floor to ceiling by books, which makes a good company. We have about 50,000 new books and 3,000 rare books. I really like the fact that we have new books mixed with secondhand books, mixed with rare books. So we have an antiquarian section. It's really difficult being in a bookshop and not leaving every day taking a book. I mean, that's why I love working here. There's so many, there's so many books to read. Shakespeare and Company started in 1919 and was founded by Sylvia Beach, who was an American bookseller who found herself in Paris. It was much, much more than a bookshop. It was a mecca to all the important writers of the era. That's the sort of first chapter of Shakespeare and Company. My father, George Whitman, another American and another book lover, arrived in Paris in the late 40s, and he opened his bookshop in 51, and he very much wanted to try and create a similar space to the one that Sylvia Beach had. He used to describe his bookshop as a socialist utopia masquerading as a bookstore. Grew up here for the first few years of my life. I highly recommend growing up in a bookshop. One of the challenges that I've really enjoyed is trying to retain the spirit that he created with this space and make sure that we were able to survive and in the 21st century, keep it relevant and remain in people's minds. Ce que j'aime beaucoup avec la ville de Paris, déjà c'est l'ambiance et le soutien de la littérature, de librairies, les bouquinistes qui sont sur le côté de la Seine. Les auteurs anglophones, quand ils viennent à Paris, ils aiment beaucoup. Quand on fait une flâneuse dans la rue, on pense à tous les fantômes de Rimbaud, les fantômes de Gertrude Stein, et tous ces auteurs qui sont passés ici. Mon père, quand il était arrivé à Paris, il a dit « Paris, c'est une ville où la poésie est tellement présente dans les rues, les gens sont des poètes et la vie, c'est un poème. » My My name is Sylvia Whitman and I am a bookseller at Shakespeare and Company.